What's up, Arbitrage VAs? Welcome to the Arbitrage Academy, an Amazon VA blueprint that is focusing on Amazon online arbitrage product sourcing. So for this another lesson, this would actually be the part 4 on exploring the Keepa. And in this guide, I will show you naman one of the functions of the Keepa, which is the offers under data and offers. So without further delay, let us now start discussing them. So dito, ang pinaka-use talaga dito ng offers tab dito sa Keepa is it gives us the seller's information who are selling this product and also their price history. So under the data and offers, what we can see here is the very first thing is the store name of the sellers who are selling this item, which is sila Aspire Ltd, Abs Limited, TGC Investing Ltd, and so much more. And dito as we can see sa baba ng kanilang store name, ito naman yung kanilang seller ID. Okay? Ayan. So dito, if you want to do storefront sourcing, click mo lang tong store name nila. Ayan. And mare-redirect na kayo dito sa kanilang storefront. And then, just visit Aspire Ltd storefront. And dito, from there, makikita mo na dito yung ibang mga products na binibenta nila dito sa Amazon. And regarding dito, I will make a separate video lesson for this. But for now, we will be focusing more na dito sa Keepa. So, let's go back to the Keepa. Ayan. So, itong Prime tsaka FBA, they are actually both the same. No? Prime sellers are actually the FBA sellers. No? So, ibig sabihin ng check na to, that means that these sellers are FBA, not FBM. Okay? And wala din dito actually si Amazon. Pero kapag naka-uncheck to or wala tong mga check dito sa Prime tsaka FBA, that means naman na FBM naman yung sellers and baka si Amazon itself. Okay? And dito naman sa total price plus shipping cost, ito naman yung current price ni Aspire Ltd. Ayan. And also the other sellers. So dito, it indicates that the total price plus shipping cost, that means kasama na dito yung shipping cost na binabayad ng mga sellers kay Amazon itself. So kapag si FBA o so kapag FBA si seller, ang naka-display na price sa kanila sa Amazon is free shipping. Pero ang reality, kasama na talaga doon sa total price yung shipping cost and other fees na binabayaran ng seller kay Amazon for the fulfillment. Okay? And dito sa condition, naka-indicate naman dito yung condition ng item na binibenta nila, whether they are selling the product as new, used, or refurbished. Now, so dito, nakalagay naman that all of these sellers are selling this item as a new, no? Not used or not refurbished. And then, dito naman sa price history, matatrack naman natin dito kung kailan nagre-reprice si seller sa item na to. Okay? So, itong small graph na to, dito sa left side, ito yung average price or kung magkano ba binibenta ni Aspire Ltd itong item na to within the 30 days, no? So, which by the way, itong range pala na to, we can also set this into 90 days, 180 days, saka 365 days kung gusto nyong makita yung price history ni sellers within the 365, 180 days, saka 90 days, no? So, sinet ko sa into 30 days and ang natrack niyang history, the price history ni Aspire Ltd within the month of September to October. Okay? So, pwede nyo siyang iset into 90, 180, tsaka 365. Pero ako more on between 30 tsaka 90 days ko siyang sineset kasi gusto kong malaman kung actively ba silang nagre-repress sa item na to. Tapos kung nabebentahan pa talaga sila. So, I will discuss it more later. So, iset ko muna siya into 30 days. So, dito sa price history, as we can see, ang price ni Aspire Ltd dito sa price na to within the 30 days, from September 14 to September 24, ang price niya is 18.99 pounds. And then dito, by the month of September 25 naman, biglang binabaan niya naman yung price niya into 17 pounds. So, from 18.99, nagbabasa ng into 17 pounds only. And then dito, as we can see, nagbabasa ng price to 16. Ayan, binabaan niya pa yung price niya hanggang October na yan. And yung current price niya ngayon is 16.73 pounds. So dito malalaman natin if active ang isang seller kapag pabago-bago siya ng price. Ibig sabihin kasi niyan is actively siyang nagre-reprice sa item na to. Maybe because hindi umiikot sa kanya yung buybacks, kaya nagre-reprice siya sa item na to. Simply because they want to get the buybacks. And actually, kapag actively nagre-reprice si seller, sila yung magandang store for kasi ibig sabihin, baka may mga new items pa silang binebenta. Diba? So, that's the price history. Okay? So, dito naman sa stock history, you can determine here naman the stocks that they have. Okay? So, dito, as we can see, by the month of September 15 to September 30, si Aspire Ltd meron siyang 12 available stocks dito from September 14 to September 30. And then, as we can see here, by October 1, naging 10 available stocks na lang siya. So, from 12, naging 10 na lang siya. Ibig sabihin yan, nabentahan si Aspire Ltd. So, from 10, naging 8, naging 7, naging 6, hanggang bumaba yung stocks niya hanggang sa by October. Dito, currently, meron na lang siyang 1 available stocks. So, ibig sabihin, from 12, nabenta siya ng 11 stocks within the 30 days. So, ibig sabihin dito sa stock history, dito natin malalaman kung nabebenta ba itong item na to based dito sa fluctuations ng graph na to dito sa stock history. Okay, so ibig sabihin nabebenta to kasi from 12 naging 1 na lang yung available stock ni Aspire Ltd. Tapos makikita nyo naman yan dito sa sold saka sa sold within the 30 days dito si Aspire Ltd. So it says that from 30 days, within this 30 days, nakasili siya ng 11 units or nakasold siya ng 11 stocks for this within the 30 days. Saka dito itong stock, ito na lang yung available stock na meron itong seller na to. So which is, it only has 1 available stock. Tapos dito itong sold naman na to, ito yung total sales ni Aspire Ltd within this in average all, di ba? So dito sa total, ito yung number of sales na nabenta ng mga sellers who are selling this item. Hindi lang sa Aspire Ltd, in total na. Okay, so ito yung total sales nitong item na to. The whole time na track ni Kiba itong item na to dito sa Amazon. Okay? And then itong stocks total naman, ito naman yung current available stocks in total that the sellers have, which is meron siyang 83 available stocks. Okay? And then itong total sold naman, ito naman yung sales for this 30 days or sa loob ng isang buwan. So ibig sabihin, for the span of 30 days, meron siyang 42 number of sales. Tapos, alin pa ba dito? Tapos dito sa shipping, you can also, pwede nyo siyang iset into Prime only, free shipping only, tsaka FBA only, or maybe FBM only. Kung sino lang yung mga gusto nyong makita, yung price history, tsaka stock history ng mga seller. Okay? So, i-anti ko muna siya ulit. Tapos, dito naman sa additional options, pwede nyo ring i-include dito yung historical offers para makita nyo din yung other sellers na already out of stocks na. So, dito kasi, ito yung mga current sellers who are active now in selling this item. Okay? So, ngayon, I will also give you another example on how to read this graph. Okay? So, ngayon, iset ko muna sa into 30 days. So, let's say, for example, let's analyze this dito si Absi Limited. Ayan. So, si Absi Limited is a prime seller or FBA sellers. And then, yung current price niya ngayon is 16.73 pounds, which is parehas lang naman sila ng price ni Aspire Ltd. So, they are selling this item as a new. And then, dito sa price history, tingnan natin. So, by the month of September 14 to September October, yan, October 8, yung price ni Absi Limited is 29.99 pounds. So, stable yung price na dito. And then, as we can see, by October 8, nagbaba siya ng price by the month of October 9 from 29.99 pounds into 16.72 I mean. So makikita natin na sobrang laki ng binaba ng price dito ni Absi Limited. Kasi dito makikita natin na stable lang yung buyback price na 29.99. Dito nagbaba siya, ibig sabihin baka may ibang sellers na who are offering ng mas mababang price, kaya sinabayan niya yung price ng ibang sellers para makuha niya din yung buybacks, no? Tapos dito naging stable yung price niya naman, and yung current price niya is 16.73 pounds. So kinalaban niya si Asper Ltd. So same na sila ng price ngayon. Tapos dito naman sa stock history, by the month of September 14 to October 9, meron siyang 6 stocks. So ano lang siya, stable lang dito yung stocks niya. Ibig sabihin probably hindi siya nabebenta during these days. Tapos dito kung mapapansin mo, from 6 naging 5, naging 4, hanggang naging 1 na lang yung available stocks niya dito. Ayan, makikita naman natin dito sa stocks. So 1 available stocks na lang. Kung mapapansin nyo dito, itong ano nito, that time ano lang siya, stable lang yung price niya. Tapos dito hindi siya nabebenta. Ibig sabihin meron siyang stable yung stocks availability niya. Hindi siya nabebenta dito sa price na to. Tapos nung time na binabaan niya yung price, ayan, naging 16.74. That was the time din na nabentan siya. So from 6, naging 5, naging 4, naging 3, hanggang naging 1 na lang. So ibig sabihin, for the price of 29.99 pounds, parang hindi siya parang ano siya, mahal siya para sa mga customers. Pero nung binabaan niya, na ano din siya, binabaan niya yung price na nabentan na siya dito. So okay. So makikita naman natin siya dito. So ibig sabihin itong sold, ito yung total sales ni Absi Limited the whole time na sinell niya itong item na to. Tapos itong stocks, ito na yung available stocks na meron dito si Absi Limited, which is it only has 1 available stocks. And then yung sold by 30 days, ito naman yung sales, number of sales niya within the 30 days, kasi sinet ko siya into 30 days. So ayan. Tapos dito sa other information, it's more of naman sa details ng seller, which is not really much important naman, which is ang pinaka-importante lang dito is yung mga mention and discuss natin kanina. So ayun, basically that's how you read the price history and stock history ng mga sellers. So dito ang pinaka point of view talaga dito, the importance of the offers dito sa Keepa. It tells us if the item is selling based on the stock history of every sellers, and also based on the sales that we have dito sa total sales. Ayan, total for this 30 days. No, so basically, if you want to know if the item is selling, punta ka lang dito sa data at saka under the offers. So basically, that's the main functions of the offers tab here in Keepa. So that's all this for this another guide, and to our next lesson, I will show you naman the functions of the buyback statistics and also the variations tab here in Keepa. So see you to our next discussion, guys, and bye for now. Bye! So if you want to learn more about kung paano ba maging Amazon VA, most especially as a product researcher, I really suggest na mag-invest kayo sa AvaPH, because meron silang courses. Meron silang course about PR, Amazon PR, no, PR1, saka PR2, and I think meron na din silang wholesale course that would really help you to become an Amazon VA then. And yeah, yun nga, I really suggest na mag-invest lang kayo sa course nila, because these lessons na ginagawa natin are only an overview to learn about Amazon PR, and from these courses, no, matututunan nyo talaga dito from basic to advanced sourcing. Okay, plus magkakaroon pa kayo dito ng mga trainings after the course, and bibigyan din nila kayo ng access sa mga tools and softwares na ginagamit talaga nila sa pagsasource. And actually, you are also not investing sa course nila, because you are also investing sa community nila. And yun nga, napaka hands-on ng mga coaches and marami ding mga VEs ang tutulong ito sa inyo sa mga questions. And currently, meron na din silang 80.3k members. And actually, isa sa mga nagustuhan ko dito sa community nila is talagang tulungan sila paangat. Plus, may mga free lessons din sila kung paano mag-apply, paano gumawa ng resume, and the most importantly is they also have referrals, which is i-refer nila kayo sa mga clients if you already done the courses and training sila. Kasi, dito sa Ava PH and yung mga coaches behind this community are napakabait, napakagaling, and ang dami ding clients and agencies na alam ang Ava PH. Kaya, yun nga, napaka-advantage ng mga nakagraduate na galing sa Ava PH because alam ng mga clients yung quality ng services ng mga VE na galing sa Ava. Okay? Kaya if you want to learn more about Amazon PR, I will put the links dito sa baba ng description natin and i-visit nyo na lang sila. So with that, good luck sa inyo and see you inside the community.